And I almost just dropped the Bill Burr.
No more words. We got to start saying
I'm becoming Hollywood,
No
man.
more words.
No more words. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. I'd say it's enough words for today. Huh? You good? Anything else you want to tell your hero?
Okay, you want to touch me real quick with your fist? We'll fist
Why
each
don't we
other.
bump knuckles? That's a pretty special thing for you, I bet.
That's cool. Tell everyone.
You getting into helicopters too? Cool, man. Yeah. You know a lot about me.
Lift off. The clock has started.
That's the Zack I like, dude. Hey, Hesbos. Welcome to Hesby Street. You can check us out, bonus episode every Friday, patreon.com/Hesby Street. Check out our website for tour dates, merch, and more.
And more.
I will be in the following places: San Francisco, Sacramento, Philadelphia, New York City, Washington, D.C., Toronto, Rochester, and Boston,
Good
as
Lord.
well as Minneapolis. Those
Dog.
dates are on my website and the Hesby Street website.
Is your airline credit card just like humming?
I'm starting to get the miles.
Do people like bow when you walk into the airport now?
Dude, I was in the
Right this way, Mr. Van Grol.
I went to get the rental car from National, and I was like, which aisle do I get the car? She's like, are you Emerald? And I was like, I don't know. And she looked at my thing, she said, sir, you are Emerald. Take any car you like. And I got a dope ass Jeep, baby.
Sick.
Starting to get those travel respect.
You went American.
What?
Jeep. You didn't go like
Well, we
BMW.
were driving in snow, so I was like, that probably has 4-wheel drive.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. I will be in LA mostly, but I might sneak up to Sunnyvale. Keep your eye out for that. End of April. Rooster Teeth Feathers with Vicky Barbalak.
Love Vicky Barbalak.
And I will also be attending some shows that I'll be performing at. What a weird way to put it.
You're going to stick around, though, and
I might
watch the
actually
rest
be
of the
there.
show?
No, I'll get there late and I will leave immediately after my set. Campbell, California. 3 shows, 2 nights.
Campbell?
Campbell, it's right outside of San Jose.
Is that a winery?
I could say San Jose, but it wouldn't be fair to the people of Campbell, California.
Campbell, California.
And then, I can't remember my other dates. I got to look at my website more. ZachChapaloni.com. Go there and let me know what I'm missing.
There you go.
Other than that, dude, I've been working on this new song. I got a rehearsal coming up.
Oh, how's it go?
I'll show you.
That's not a new song.
What do you mean?
I've heard that song. Is that
When?
someone's doing that song
Where?
in LA? I was out maybe at Harvard and Stone. Maybe I saw a
Whiskey
show
A
there.
Go-Go?
Could have been Whiskey A Go Go.
Or was it the Roxy?
It could have been the Troubadour. I haven't
Okay.
been to the Roxy in a while.
Because I've only played at Hollywood Bowl. I'm trying to get in the other ones.
You have a set at Hollywood Bowl later.
Where are you performing this week at Hollywood Bowl?
It's not the Hollywood Bowl. It's a bowling alley.
Yeah.
And it's not technically in Hollywood. It's more of Highland Park, but they call it Hollywood Bowl.
It's got like the spotlights, not actual spotlights, but it's painted on the wall. It's a mural of spotlights.
And then after my set, they do Rock and Bowl, which is pretty cool.
It's
so
fun.
you can dance and bowl.
The mural's sick. It's got Marilyn Monroe doing a 7-10 split.
Oh, wow. And it's got what's John Wayne's on it
John Wayne's on it.
with a gun. He's shooting pins down.
He's got a gun and
Based on a true story.
yeah, no, he
Because
actually
the
did
bumpers weren't working, so he would use his gun.
that. It was a different time. You
was
could
a
just
different
walk in
time.
and do it every. I haven't been bowling in forever.
Let's go bowl. I love bowl.
I miss bowling a lot.
It seems like the least COVID-safe activity. You're in a...
No, they got the fan. It cancels out
Yeah,
the COVID.
but the holes. That's just where COVID lives, right? In the bowling holes?
That's where it came from. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was a bowling ball hole market in China. No, bowling is the shit. I go 2 fingers in, thumb out,
You got to go thumb out.
and I curve.
Yeah, you curve.
You go straight.
I go straight. I've tried curving if I have a split or something,
Right.
but it's just too many gutter balls when you curve.
Curving is risky.
You know,
and when you're doing that,
I go right down the center.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look as sexy.
No.
God, no.
No.
But then when you curve, you also have to use, I think, a lighter ball.
Yeah.
Because you got to, it's,
Yeah.
so then it's like, are you that cool? You're using a pink 9-pound ball.
Right. I go, is that a 9? Huh. I always say that to the person in the lane next to me just to ruin everyone's day. I go, 9. You hurt? Did you tear your shoulder?
Is that a rotator cuff issue? What's going on?
I think you got like kind of a double-digit frame on you there. You should be at least a 12 or 13. I can never like hit the lane smoothly.
Oh, you always like hit it too hard.
It bangs.
Yeah.
And it's so humiliating,
Sometimes.
dude. Because I'm curving.
Sometimes.
This guy has no business.
Sometimes I'll just throw it halfway down the lane and then it'll still go straight. People will be like, I guess that's allowed.
Yeah. The guy comes over and goes, stop doing that, Bill. Don't do that.
But I got a 9. He's like, yeah, but it's not.
That'll never happen again, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we would do dumb stuff. We'd throw 2 balls at once, and then sometimes they wouldn't get down there at the same time, so that the thing would come down, and
Yeah.
then you'd hit it.
Yeah.
And then the guy'd have to yell at you, but he doesn't care that much.
He just has to.
He's just like, can you not do... Now I have to walk down there.
It's the higher ups that get mad about the lane maintenance.
Yeah.
And the higher up.
Yeah, and he's like, I got nacho cheese, I got a microwave. I'm doing everything
Right.
today. And
I got to spray shoes with stuff that doesn't do anything. Honestly, most of my time is just fake spraying shoes.
It's just fake spray.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been WD-40 lately. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that does it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's not good for you, but you're not stuck in your shoes.
Yeah.
And that's important. We did crazy. You get the handicap, the old person, the kid little starter.
Oh, yeah,
You
the
kinda
starter
put it
thing's
on
fun. Yeah.
It's like a slide for the bowling ball. You put it on top.
Yeah.
And then we just have like the crazy guy in the group, like spread his legs and like get one in like jackass. Ooh, right in the balls.
You would bowling ball into someone's crotch?
I think we did that once. Jackass was like all the rage.
But is that person okay?
I don't know about Wild Mike. I don't know. He says he's not allowed at anything where, like, he doesn't bowl anymore, but he's not allowed at anything where kids are.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like kids.
Yeah. He says it's a nacho cheese allergy. Wherever there's kids, there's nacho cheese.
Damn, that would suck. I would rather...
That would not suck that bad.
I would rather...
The fake cheese? Shit's gross.
Oh, sure. But if you're allergic to that, you're allergic to cheese, right? It's not just nacho cheese.
I don't think that cheese is cheese.
Yeah, there's cheese in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
I think the guy who makes it goes, there's cheese in it. I'm like, but you're not saying it's cheese.
Yeah.
He's like, there's cheese
In
in it somewhere.
Yeah.
Find it.
You know what?
Bowling alleys
I
are
kind of
great.
just agreed with you, maybe out of like shame or something, but I have to step back and say I love nacho cheese.
The fake nacho cheese.
Yeah, I like it.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Live
I know
your
it's
truth.
okay. I know it's okay. But I
mean, it's
want
not
because you're a
healthy.
foodie,
I am a little bit of a
and I
foodie.
wanted to be like, because sometimes you'll get those like fancy nachos, and they're not good.
What? When?
Yeah.
When are fancy nachos not good?
Like the cheese when it's not nacho cheese, they do like just shredded cheese on top, or like they'll do like bechamel nacho cheese sauce.
I'm all the fuck in, dude.
Sometimes it's good.
I can't wait for you to find me one that's not good. Post it on Instagram.
Okay.
Tag Hesby Street.
I don't really buy nachos that often. I think anytime I could have a nacho, I'd rather have a wing.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
I went through a hardcore nacho phase for like a year or two when we lived in San Francisco.
I do remember that. We'd get nachos a lot.
Everywhere I went, I wanted
Yeah.
the nachos. Now they just all kind of taste the same.
Yeah.
But
This feels boring.
no,
It's rare I'm like, we
let's
went
take
down
it back
a boring
to the
road.
let's take it back to the thrill ride that is bowling alleys.
Wild Mike.
There is a place called Shadow Lanes in Koreatown.
That sounds shady as fuck.
Yeah, but it's spelled SHATTO,
Okay.
and I don't know why.
That's a name.
But they have an amazing it's a name. But they have an amazing arcade, sports bar, bowling alley,
Dude, in the Pacific Northwest that I was just in,
and pool hall.
every bar has arcades.
Really?
Every bar. I remember that last time I was there, then forgot, and I went back. I'm like, oh yeah, Seattle and Portland. Maybe Seattle most. No, both. Just arcades. Is it just because it's always raining? Or just like, come on in.
Stay here.
Stay, play Simpsons.
We got
Please.
Simpsons. Come
Got
on
NBA
in.
Jam, whatever you want.
You can be Lisa. You can be Maggie.
You
Get
can't
in
be
here.
Homer's broke.
Homer doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. But just come on in. We got other
Yeah,
games.
you can't be Bart or Homer, but Marge and Maggie wide open.
What game would you be gravitating to?
I feel
Arcade video game.
I feel like
Party would go, yes.
NBA Jam's a hitter.
NBA
for me.
Jams. The newer ones I like.
Time Cop, love Time Cop.
Time Cop, yeah.
Time Cop 4, if I get a pick.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
My
one.
heart pumps too much. I don't think that's good for my
You know what
health.
else I really liked was Police Trainer. Because it was like a shooter game, but it was just like skill. So it'd be like you do like timed, and then you would do like target practice. There was no like
Plant drugs.
plant drugs. There
Shoot
was
where under the car seat where the drugs
you
are
do
going
a
to be.
softball game against the firemen.
Fight after the game.
Yeah.
Testify in court.
Yeah, testify in court. There was
Shoot out your partner's body cam.
shoot out your partner's body cam.
Which is how they do it in real life.
they shoot it out.
Yeah, the guy's like, hold still. Fuck, dude. Just do it.
You're supposed to taser it. You're just supposed to shock it.
I love Blitz.
Yeah, NFL Blitz. That's just the NBA Jam of football.
But concussion to up. People
yeah.
are like, oh, he's dead from a head injury. And it's like, tweet, 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 tweet. Like birds are flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also, this isn't a good conversation either. But
It's just like sometimes.
now, what kind of colors are your favorite?
I'm a big mauve guy. You like mauve? Mauve and taupe. Easter's coming up. Those are great colors.
How was the Pacific Northwest?
It was great.
The Hesbos are dying to know.
We had a lot of fun shows. It was myself. It was Emily Catalano, former Hesby Street host.
OG.
The OG. It was fun. We sold out the shows in America. We sold out. Canada, not such a big draw in Canada. We
Really?
found out.
They don't give a fuck about you?
They don't give a fuck about us.
It's Irish.
I don't know what the fuck I said. We had in Portland. We had a cool moment where like we went into the venue like an hour early, just to like check it out, say hi, and then we went to get a drink. And then on the way out, someone was there and was like, "Hey!" Like really excited, like him and some people he was with. And I was just like, "Oh, it must be like a friend of Emily's." And Emily kind of looked at me and was like, "Oh, it must be like a friend of Torio's." But he was just a fan there over an hour early, and he was just so excited to see us.
Hell yeah.
Took a photo. It's weird having fans, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
Seattle, we had some fans, and it's
cool interacting
It's a new
with them.
page. It's a new page of
Chapter.
the comedy,
Yeah.
comedy career for sure. So that was really cool.
That's special. And you interacted with them, and do you do like meet and greets after the show?
I do. Emily does not. I do it because I have my vinyls, and then Emily kind of hides.
Right.
Doesn't want to talk to him.
I
That's
can
more
see that.
her vibe.
Yeah. I would never interact with my fans, but they are the reason I do this.
It's very hard to interact with fans.
Is it?
It's uncomfortable for me.
Really?
Yeah,
I would love to interact with them.
Because it's like, it's weird. I want the validation, and
Yeah.
it makes me feel good,
Yeah.
and yet it makes me so uncomfortable.
Why?
Because it's just like, I don't do
Right. Like, where do we
affection
go?
well.
Yeah.
You know? Where it's just like, so funny, thank you.
Just touch them. Physically touch them.
I do touch them.
That's good. You just
Yeah,
hold them by the wrist.
there was one woman that wanted to get a picture that was like 20,
Aw.
you know? But then it's like, you're like, don't touch them. Just arms down photo.
Damn.
You know, you start getting it. You're like,
Look at
is
this world we're in. You
this
could just be like, dude, that's so cool. This kid, I could be an inspiration to this
Yeah.
young,
But
maybe
also-
future comedy writer or something.
But also, you're just like, I know this is going on Instagram. I don't want to
Right.
be that guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already have such a hot streak of 0 skeletons in your closet.
I know I got to keep it alive.
Can't start on the first big
know.
tour. That's great, man. Congrats.
Yeah, it was really fun.
That's
And then,
super exciting. It's cool to see that like the work that we do isn't sometimes you feel like you're just putting it out into the void.
100%.
It feels like when you see like I see this a lot with like comedians who tweet
Yeah.
and they'll tweet like 4 things and it's just no hits even. And I go, man, is this what we're doing? Because the whole point of it for me is that connection is to like resonate. and like someone enjoys it, and then it's almost like they look at you like, yes, and you're like, right? And they're like, 100% right. I am with you.
Yeah.
That's like the feeling.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. And it's such a, for me, it's like it's probably not the smartest outlook, but it is like the purest, if that makes sense.
For sure. But it's just like, even when you have a successful trip like this, it's humbling. You know, like we had the 2 sold out shows in Portland.
Right.
And then we drove
Just
through the
riding
night,
that high.
through the night to Seattle, slept at a rest stop for like 2 hours.
Oh, I hate
We're
car
there
sleeping.
for like 5 hours. I slept for like 2.
I hate car sleeping.
Then we immediately went from that to a 5-hour train ride because of delays.
Fuck.
So it's like you're sleeping in a train now. Then you get to Canada, hotel. Not only can we not do early checkout, we had to check in late because the room wasn't ready.
Gee, what time was late? How late
Like
are we talking?
4:30.
That's insane. The day's over.
The day's over.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello,
And it's
what
like
am I paying
everyone
for?
else coming in and getting their room right away. I'm like, what do you have tonight?
Right.
One dinner reservation
Yeah,
you got to
exactly.
make? I have to go do 2 shows.
Right.
So yeah, by the end of it, we were talking in the car ride home where it was like, we were only gone 3 days and it felt like
An eternity.
a week.
Yeah.
And the body was like, I slept so much last night.
Yeah.
And it was, people are like, do you like traveling? And it's like, I like doing the shows out of town.
Yeah.
The travel does just like,
I feel like you have to train.
you have to train and you have to be, you can't do it on a budget, because like we're co-headlining.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so in order to make money, we got to we're doing 2 hotels
Pinch
instead
pennies.
of 3.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're going to do a train instead of a plane. So like, should have just
You
eaten
feel every dollar you saved. You feel the weight of that.
you feel of it. And then it's like, in retrospect, yeah, probably should have just
Splurged a little more.
splurged a little more.
Splurge, not a word I love.
Yeah, splurge.
Sounds oddly
Wait,
like
I like
jizzy.
it. It does sound jizzy, but I like it.
and
Splurge.
jizzy, a word I don't ever use. Hate it too.
Sounds jizzy. I don't like jizzy either. Someone asked me words I don't like recently. And I kind of like most words.
I think it was last week on the podcast.
I kind of like most words.
No,
Splurgy?
Splurge, I don't love.
Jizzy's fun.
Jizzy is
Moist, I like.
jizzy, not a word. Not a word.
It will be.
I mean,
If we
is
say
somewhere.
anything enough, then Webster's makes it a word. They're
Right.
such fucking pushovers, dude.
And our phone's listening to us. My phone's gonna be like, "Hey, we noticed you're all about jizzy. Do you want jizz?" I'm like, what? Okay, I'll
I don't
check it out.
want it.
This membership fee is pretty reasonable.
There's an app called Jizzy, I'm sure.
Tired of waiting for jizz?
It could be at
I
your
don't
door.
think so. Is anyone? Is this a crisis?
There's probably some porn stars that are tired of waiting.
Yeah.
It's just like, how long is this going to happen, man?
And it's just a porn star getting pumped, and she's just like, boop. Jizzy.
Jizzy.
Be there in a jiff.
Getting pumped.
Oh, now you're finding a word you don't like? Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, humped, sure.
Yeah,
but
pumping. We're pumping.
She's getting pumped.
You pump iron, you pump human.
You pump human?
And exclusively.
I understood it, so I guess it works.
Some areas you could pump goat, but I wouldn't condone it.
That's legal places?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's kind of just not discussed.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no, I mean, that's probably here too. I don't think there's any cop.
No, it's
there's
not.
no detective.
I wish it were. You would think.
Yeah, that's got to be interesting. Like, so you have detectives and investigators, right? And it's like, you're a homicide detective. Or
SVU.
You're a drug
Sex crimes.
detective. But like
Someone fucked this goat.
when it comes to just weird crimes, who does that go to? Oh, I'm just a general guy. What do you got?
Kind of a utility crime guy. Goat got fucked again? Wow, it's kind of becoming my thing.
All right, give me some more red yarn. Let's see if this is a pattern or not.
First things first, guys, team, we want to make sure the goat is comfortable. The goat did nothing wrong.
But we do have to hold it down while I...
Swab it.
There it is.
We are not good people.
I mean, it's got to be like what, like a doctor.
That's my radio morning DJ. Like we do our riffing in the traffic jam about just like consoling a goat that got fucked.
Yeah,
and then we go, we are not good people. I went to my first ever sound bath this weekend.
Oh, you were in Joshua Tree.
I was in Joshua Tree.
Okay.
Explain
I'm
Joshua
excited.
Tree.
No. Yeah, I guess.
It's a desert getaway in Southern California. Very popular.
You love it. You and your wife love it.
I really like it.
But you do love everywhere.
I do love everywhere.
Yeah, that's cool. You would love Vancouver. Can't wait to show it.
You know what's crazy is like I don't love where I'm from, which is like one of the most beautiful, serene places on earth.
It took me a very long time to like San Diego. I just now am starting to like it.
Yeah, so I don't love everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't love Morocco. I've gone enough times, I think. Yeah. So there are places I don't love.
But Joshua Tree's on your list. You talk about like living there.
Yeah. There's some real cheap property, and I don't know. I just like getting away. I like the whole aesthetic. I would probably get like one of those like Lumineers hats or like a Mumford & Sons situation going. You know, a denim jacket with like the sheep fluff
You're
on the
already
collar.
very close to that look. Your pants and shoes and socks game is so fucking good.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, thank you, man.
You do this thing. I don't know if people see it where it's like it's your. I wish I could buy pants like this, but they're not capri pants, but they're like that.
Yeah.
And then you wear cool socks.
Yes.
And it's just it fucking
Dude,
it's cool, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
I wish I could emulate it, but I don't have the body for it.
I disagree. I thought the same thing about myself.
No, I would have to like get pants tailored.
I think you got to just go for it.
I would have to straight up get pants hemmed.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm too short and fat.
No, they sell, what do they call
They
those?
don't sell size 34, 28 pants.
They do.
I buy 34 30s. They don't go 34, 28.
They do.
Yeah, but you have to like special order that.
No, you just got to find them.
We'll
We'll
then
find them.
even if I found
I'm
them,
gonna get you some for your birthday.
Even if I found them, is what I'm saying. I don't think it would work with my body type.
And cool
I'm not
socks.
tall enough. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Well, there's only one way to find out.
We'll try.
Okay. We'll try it for the Hesbos.
So you get a sound bath.
We go to this sound bath place. It's called the Integratron. And
Is it like a? I'm visualizing like kind of like a planetarium dome.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a white building. It looks like an observatory. And it was built by this guy like Rob Van Tassel or something.
Dutch, man.
He
We
was
know what's up.
He was a engineer for like Howard Hughes and like all these airlines. Also, like
I'm related to him.
claims to be abducted by aliens.
Yep, he was. That's real.
Building a time machine. That's why he built it. It was going to be a time machine portal to whatever. He was
To a different time.
He had proclaimed to be 80% done.
Damn, so close.
Died of a heart attack.
Oh, shucks.
All his plans taken.
By who? Aliens?
No one knows. They're just
Shucks.
gone. So now it's a sound bath. It's a fascinating building. Apparently, they built it all. He built it all with a glue and resin deposit type of thing that's like really strong. A resin composite, and it's a bunch of concrete on the outside and the top, like tons of concrete. Not a single nail or screw when he built it.
Cool.
And you climb up these stairs, and then you're in the top half of the dome with the ceiling over you. So it's 2 floors, and there's mats. They steam clean it's all wood inside. They steam clean the floor and the mats, give you fresh sheets, and you have this like comfy little pillow mat. There's a group of like maybe 30 of you, and you all lie around the room, and then this lady plays the sound bath things. It's like they almost look like pots for plants,
Right.
And it's just, and it reverberates through your whole body.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets loud. People wanted like earplugs. She was like, raise your hand, like don't try to like push yourself and be uncomfortable with it. I actually hallucinated for a little bit.
Nice.
I saw a thing where I would like half close my eyes. You have to have a snore buddy because you start to fall asleep.
What's wrong if you fall asleep?
Well, you're ruining it. The sound is so amplified that someone across the room, it sounds like they're snoring in my ear. So it's like, and it's like, dude, you're taking me out of my fucking trip.
Got it.
So you kind of like tap each other. It's like an hour, like 40 minutes. And you can have your eyes open. You can close
It was
them.
40 minutes or an hour 40
It was an
minutes?
hour session. I think
Got
about
it.
40 of the, a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
the like instructions and things. It was cool. It was really like,
Yeah, it sounds fun.
like cleansing. Just felt like good. I don't know. It wasn't
Yeah.
anything super magical. The hallucination, I don't know if it was the light like reflecting and refracting in like my half closed eyes, but I was like consciously seeing it and being like, whoa, what was that? And then like kind of half closing my eyes, and it would be this
I
like,
see things all the time when I close my eyes.
That's
Is that
true.
not normal?
It might go away if you go there.
Really? Sometimes I'll just see like figures or like really bright lights. Is that not normal?
No, I see that sometimes.
Yeah, okay, good. Phew.
Don't see it. Anyway, funniest part of it all is you get there and there's a session going on. They have a gift shop. They have like a little hangout area with like hammocks and benches and a well that has like really good water. There's something about the magnetic field of where this thing was built that he researched. And you can go, you just sit around, and everywhere it says be quiet, and it has the hand over the mouth. Just like keep the volume low.
Right.
And there's this one like,
Dude.
I want to say like woke, but just like this clown of a girl. Like there's like 3 of them.
Yeah.
But one of them is just speaking at a volume way up here. Oh yeah, I know all about it.
That's like, dude.
We're just kind of ignoring her. I walk over it, and I'm just looking at the Integratron, and the dirt is really groomed. Like there's no twigs or anything near it. It was kind of cool, and looking around. And I guess some older dude said like, "Shut the fuck up," to the woman. I don't know what he said, but I just hear her go, "No, you're not going to fucking talk to me like that." And then it gets quiet for a second. We're like, what the fuck? And then she goes, typical old white man fucking thinking you could tell a fucking woman how to act. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. She must have called him a piece of shit 20 times at top volume. And he's like, okay, all right, just let it go. And she's like, no, you could have been polite about it. Fuck you. And I'm just thinking like,
Well, you could be polite about putting him in his place.
totally. Like, how do we move past this?
Yeah.
Because heads up, we're all about to go into a sound bath. I couldn't believe she
Yeah,
just
both of their sound baths are ruined.
I
Because it's all
know.
you're going to think about.
I guess she didn't. She was like, come on, cuties, to her like 2 friends.
Oh, yeah, she's going to pretend like she is fine.
I think
but
this
it's
is
all
kind of
she's thinking
most
about.
encounters.
Damn.
And then after the sound bath, I'm like healed. You know, I feel like it's almost like a
Yeah.
massage. You're kind of step softly. You're quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And I go use the bathroom, and then I come out, and she was like about to open it and couldn't. Was like, oh, I guess it's locked. And I was done. I just finished washing my hands. I unlock it and step out. And she goes, oh, sorry. I knew you were in the bathroom, and I thought someone might be in there. But then I just tried, and now look at me. I've pressured you to leave the bathroom early. And I was, part of me wanted to be like, you didn't. But instead I went, okay. And I almost just dropped the Bill Burr.
no more words. We got to start saying
I'm
that.
becoming Hollywood,
No
man.
more words.
No more words. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. I'd say it's enough words for today. Huh? You good? Anything else you want to tell your hero?
Okay, you want to touch me real quick with your fist? We'll fist
Why
each
don't we
other.
bump knuckles? That's a pretty special
All
thing
right,
for you, I bet.
That's cool. Tell everyone.
You getting into helicopters too? Cool, man. Yeah. You know a lot about me. That's probably what it's like for you with your fans.
No.
No? They don't have like stuff?
They have that very much like, there was one guy we went out after, and he was kind of like, he's like, I'm sorry I'm fanboying. He kept saying that.
Aww.
But I was like, which is very charming or whatever. But I feel like most of them come from a place of like, I know you're not famous yet, but it's still like, because they'll kind of frame it like that. Or like, I really
Yeah.
think you're going to make it.
Keep going.
Yeah, they got that like, you're going to be big.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, I got to do more then, I guess.
Yeah.
It's never enough.
I get validated when I'm like, okay, you promise? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Totally.
Because, bank account not looking too good.
Yeah.
But I heard from you,
That I'm going to make it.
and you're,
And you know what that means? What does that mean?
yeah, and you're a comedy nerd. So you're like the finance guy in The
You
Big
know?
Short.
And he's
You
like,
see
no,
what's
I
happening.
I'm just a banker. Yeah.
There's I feel like you have a thing. Like you could do like, you know, people are sneakerheads,
What's my thing?
hat head.
Oh, I
You
could
have
be a
like
hat
you have
guy.
really cool hat collection. I feel like we're kind of just like fluffing each other's ego, but I'm just looking at this hat, and I feel like if a fan were to walk up to you, they'd probably be like, "Dude, got any cool hat racks?" You know,
Dude, I gotta
like-
start selling hats. That's gonna be my next
or
merch.
partnering.
I've been trying to.
Yeah.
I tried to do it with Wookles because they gave me a couple free hats.
Yeah.
And I love that guy's hats. And please go to Wookles & Co. and buy a hat and tell him I sent you. But he's like, I got too much. It's just one fish fan
Right.
that just sells these hats. And a lot of
Yeah.
them are like fish kind of related. And he's like, I'm barely staying. I'm keeping up with demand on my own.
Like
And I'm
business picking up is not something I'm really that into.
He's like, this is what I need right here.
You're like, bro, we could not be any more tenured. Someone told me I'm going places, and I'm like, where? I don't want to. I'm going place, and it's called room.
Yeah. Yeah, people are like, you want to travel more? And I'm like, no, this is good.
Yeah.
Like, how's the tour? I do 3 days and I go home.
Yeah. Tour's over.
Tour's over. Quick
Going
tour.
home.
Quick
Yeah.
tour guy.
No more tours.
No more tours.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I want to, I would love to, like, meet my fans, you know? Mm-hmm. I can't.
Why not?
Because I just, it's how I'm playing this.
Okay, yeah, smart.
Like, Kanye didn't just stumble into what he did. Except for the Jew stuff. I think he's doing a lot of stumbling there.
What an insane new take he has.
How funny is that? Someone tweeted, maybe it was Sam Morrell. He tweeted like, okay, for those who don't know who said, Kanye said, I now love Jewish people again. I just saw Jonah Hill on 21 Jump Street. Jewish people are cool.
I think
again.
I know the Sam Morril tweet you're going to say.
A lot of pressure on Jonah Hill to be funny right now.
So good.
What about someone photoshopping Marin's special
That was funny,
to
too.
a Kanye tweet that said, I no longer just watched Marin's special. I'm not a fan of Jews anymore. People, that was funny.
What's
man.
crazy is the comments to, like, in reply to Kanye's tweet that are just like, because he was just like, gotta remember, in the tweet he also said, gotta also remember Jesus was a Jew originally, and people just tweeting like, yeah, man, that's so smart. Like, I didn't even think of that. I'm like, so people really are like,
But I don't know if they're just kissing
learning
ass. You know what I
from
mean?
I think they're just dumb, and they just, whatever their musical hero says is facts.
If I was sitting in a green room and Kanye goes, Jesus was a Jew, if you think about it, I might go, whoa.
No, you wouldn't.
I might.
Please don't.
I might. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I would
in that
laugh
situation.
out loud in Kanye West's face.
Yeah, but you're not a huge Kanye. If Dave Matthews said Jesus was a Jew, you might be like,
My world would come crumbling down.
yeah, you're not a good enough actor. You'd go, oh no. And he'd go, right? You'd be like, oh no, that's what I said. You're like, no, I'm talking about you. Oh no. David, get the fuck out of my trailer. I can't wait for you to be powerful enough that you get to just hate your celebrities openly. Like your heroes.
Yeah.
You know, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait till, like, you know how everyone says in Make It in This Town, you go be nice to everyone?
Yeah.
Can't wait till you don't have to be nice to everyone.
Same.
You know?
You know I'm coming after first, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think you do.
You don't think I do?
No.
Oh, say to the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Me.
No.
Oh.
Dude, you're so bottom.
You didn't
on
say it on 3,
you're
by the way.
so low on my list of people I'm coming after that you should be offended. You're like, I'm not making a dent here.
Who you coming at first?
I would say number 1 is going to have to be James Cameron.
You're going to go after James Cameron, the director.
Yeah, because I told you the story. My mom was in Morocco.
Oh, yeah.
And they picked up a hitchhiker, and he's like, hit me up if you're ever in Canada.
Do you think...
They took care of him. And then my mom was like, hey, my son's going to be an actor. My son's going to be a star.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Mom, actually, that's pretty good. You're right. Send it. Let's go ahead and mail that.
And he
Do you need
never
stamps?
answered.
He never replied.
That's a big guy to go after.
And
but
she was able to even get a hold of his office, which I was like, Mom, you're pushing it, but he needs to
keep
know
going.
I'm here.
Yeah.
We're doing him a favor.
Hey, if any Hesbos know James Cameron or how to get a hold of him, let us know, because
He can't be touched.
We're going to be ruined.
He's
we're
in,
gonna
he's
ruin
in
him.
a fucking mini sub vessel at the bottom of fucking some ocean.
I'll find him.
Uncovering a thing, comparing it to Avatar. He's either in space or in the water. You want to talk about a guy that does not want to talk to his fans? He is going to places where the pressure will not allow humans to survive.
Damn, he's my hero.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, that's the ultimate room.
Dude, the final room. The presidential suite on the Titanic.